This is another New Black World Order TV Productions. Brother Kudjo back with us, no doubt. What's going on, brother? What's happening? All right. What's up with the police with the new shooting? Right? You seen the joint where
I wish people would stop me. I couldn't even look at it, man.
Me neither, man.
I ain't had a stomach for it this time. You know what I'm saying? One thing I will say in relation to that is we need to stop being so surprised. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand why, you know, we always want to pick and choose and look for racism, and, you know, somebody say nigga, then that mean they racist, and this white person not racist, this, you know, person is racist, all that shit. We don't even understand what racism is, you know what I mean? And that's something we have to understand, you know, because racism is everywhere, you know what I mean? And racism isn't even a problem, because racism, if you look it up, and it's kind of odd that they started using that word in the mid to late 80s, because racism isn't really the problem, because racism is supposedly a dichotomous thing. That's how come you have things like, that's why they say things like reverse racism, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it's based off of them. It's based off of white folks. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they call it reverse racism if it goes against them. But that's the problem with the term racism, because it can be applied all types of ways.
Right.
When the problem isn't racism, who gives a fuck if white people don't like you? We need to stop worrying about that shit, man. Who cares? Who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares? We don't need to fuck who they like. We need to concentrate on liking ourselves. Concentrate on liking ourselves and loving ourselves, then we good. It don't matter how they feel about it.
That's right.
I remember I was talking to a dude from Ghana one time. He was a con. He asked me, he was like, how come y'all get so offended when they call you monkey and all this shit? If they talk down, why you get offended? And I was like, well, you know, because that's something that we've been taught, you know what I'm saying? So I like your hair, still rocking it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, it's something that we have to deal with. And he's like, well, in Ghana, he said, what we do is we laugh. And we just speak in our own language and, you know, talk bad about them. But see, that's the thing. We don't have that.
We have no other way to express it.
The way we're taught to view the world is through their eyes. You know what I mean? Like, forget what the guy's name was, Harlem Renaissance poet. He was like, black people are black Anglo-Saxons. And that's pretty much how we come to the table, because we don't even realize, you know what I'm saying? We don't even realize that we think like them. So, like I'm saying, the problem isn't necessarily racism. The problem is white standardization. And I coined that phrase. I know I probably didn't make it up, because it's pretty obvious. But the thing is, the standard. We set them at the standard. They are the picture of what's normal. They are the picture of what's right in the world. You understand? And anything that goes against that is wrong. And since we diametrically opposed on a visual level, then we definitely on the opposite end of the spectrum. So as far as the shooting and shit, it's sad as fuck, because somebody got to miss their relative, you know what I mean? It's sad as fuck. But all these niggas talking all this shit like you gonna pick up and shoot, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas need to go on with that bullshit. For real, y'all niggas are not ready. I don't give a fuck what you say. Nigga, you ain't trained like them niggas trained. You can take a goddamn platoon of niggas, 11 Bravos in the Army.
Well, that's what
go to any project in the fucking world. Any project, not in the world.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? They go to any project.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You take a company of motherfuckers, they could definitely do it.
Here's what I was talking about. I was talking to somebody the other day, and you know, I love my ancestors. I love their expressions, right? I love their accomplishments, right? But I try to tell somebody that, right? Hold on, King, we building. If I was trying to tell somebody the other day that the modern American army, right? Its Marines, etc., is far superior than what our ancestors had. I'm not trying to knock my ancestors.
Army in the world.
Right.
Never known.
Right. They took it to another level. Now, that's what I say to some people that, you know, maybe romanticizing off of our ancestors.
It sounds good.
It sounds good.
It feels good.
But I want y'all to look at this bus. See the size of this bus? That's the size of an actual Tomahawk missile.
Man.
Imagine 200 of them coming at you.
We're not ready to fight because we're not a we. Where's your we? You know what I'm saying? We spread out all over the country. You got people up north and Philadelphia, New Jersey, New York, and blah, blah, blah. And then you got, you know, the Midwest, North Chicago, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? But the majority of us are here in the South.
Right.
You know
I ain't saying if you in a predicament.
They're not ready.
If you in a predicament like an incident and you there by yourself,
you gotta protect yourself.
You gotta protect yourself. Bust off on that shit.
This is over.
But I'm talking about not leading us into a blood battle. And I agree with this, right? But I pose this question, and it's a beautiful damn subject. I'm glad you came back, man.
I'm glad that shit popped up too.
It's a beautiful subject. I asked the alien brothers, not just the ones who say aliens exist, but the ones that claim to be in contact with an alien, right? I'm saying, now they tell me...
We're all comfortable in our own delusions.
Right, right. So I had a question to Young Pharaoh. I have a question to Prince York. Man, I got a question actually to Dr. York, right? All of these guys that claim they are in direct contact with aliens. I agree with you. If we have contact with aliens of far superior advanced technology, right, then I would agree with you, we don't have to shoot it out with the cracker, right? Because if you could download some of that technology, if you could give me some of that technology that you claim you are in contact with, I could force the whole motherfucking world to come under my power with technology. But you rather have the battle, you rather have the fight with the damn ship, right? Or you rather have me and a group of others shoot it out in a bloodbath, right? And destroy ourselves. Listen, if I shoot it out with them, they're going to destroy me with their superior weaponry, right?
Yeah,
but
it'd be justified.
But you rather see a spaceship battle it out with him, right? Then rather give me some technology to bring the whole world under my control without firing a what? A shot.
I don't care how many aliens you claim you know. I don't give a fuck. Until we have some type of solidarity amongst ourselves, it wouldn't matter what happened because we still... It wouldn't make a difference. It wouldn't make a difference. It doesn't matter. I mean, come on, it's a pipe thing. I mean, it would be good, you know what I'm saying? And the whole Great Balls of Fire and all that shit. I remember the Man from Planet Rick book, you know. I mean, it's good. I mean, if you want to believe that shit, you know, just like if you want to believe that Jesus Christ coming back and say you, it's the same thing. But what I'm saying is we need to become a we, you know, and that's our main problem. You know, we talk all this shit and all these economic plans, but what the fuck you gonna do when the economic system collapses? You know, how you gonna make your money then? I remember when 9/11 happened. I was working in Circuit City. We got off here, let us off work. They was like, do you know, you have any relatives in New York or blah, blah, blah. I didn't, but I was like, fuck it, I'm getting off work early, fuck it. Then we got paid shit. So I got off, I remember I went downtown when everything was still on Broad Street. And, you know, a couple of niggas out there selling the shit, and they were like, yeah, Babylon gonna fall, Babylon gonna fall. And, you know, I was kind of hyped at first, too, but then when I looked at how jubilant they were, and I thought about it. If Babylon fall, who the fuck you gonna sell your incense to? I'm saying, man, we got to get shit together, man. It's a whole lot of work we got to do. We need to work within the system first. You know what I'm saying? So we can become independent of it. But until that time, we need to work within it. Because it's here. It's here to be exploited. It's a system of exploitation. And we can exploit it as a we. As an individual, it don't mean shit. As an individual, it don't mean shit. So what you made money? I'm tired of hearing niggas brag about making money selling crack or heroin even. That's even, I mean, you're selling something that niggas want anyway. That's like selling fucking water.
Right.
Ain't no big deal.
Right.
I mean, I can respect your business acumen.
That's not a whole lot of thought power.
Yeah, I mean, I respect your business acumen. I mean, you make deals or whatever, and coming from a capitalist society, of course, I'm going to respect it. That's how come you can look at niggas like the POLIGHT character. You can look at him and, you know, he doing all this shit, he spending all his money, and niggas respect it. Because we're taught to respect the hustle. We respect money. You know what I'm saying? Because money substantiates poor people. Money substantiates us. You know what I'm saying? Money gives us worth.
It gives them self-esteem, some people.
It does. I mean, it affects all of us. I mean, no matter what. I
remember my grandma used to say, you know, and you know grandma was Christian.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, grandma was imbued and filled with the Holy Ghost. But grandma used to always give me some money. She would say, just keep the devil out your pocket.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Or the devil, because when you broke, you subject
Shit, I used to steal like shit, man.
Right.
I honed my skills.
Right. But do you grasp what I'm saying about if I had something like in between the iPhone 30 and the iPhone 100? This is what I was telling the alien brothers, right? And we need economics. Now what's going on with this dude?
Just wondering if you got 25 cents.
Yeah, why you got your face paint? What's going on with you?
Huh?
What's wrong with you?
Face paint?
Yeah.
It's just style.
Oh, just a style.
It's a style?
Yeah, from a new movie, number 27.
Your new movie?
Yeah. I'm coming out with a book entitled, I'm still working on the title, it's over 100 pages long.
Yeah, that's fitting.
It's going to be good, so check me out.
Oh, yeah, give me something to eat.
When your movie coming out?
No clue.
Huh?
As long as he censor out, right? Yeah.
So again, now back to our regular broadcast station. So, you know, if we had that technology, this is what I was trying to tell people, man. You see what they quote unquote call third world nations rushing to get the technology of these so-called first world nations. Technology plays a great part in people, you know, wanting to get it. You feel me? It's a part of our world. So I was like, if we had something equivalent to the iPhone 30 to the iPhone 100.
I see what you're saying, but like I said, it would make a difference because without a we can have this.
But
we can have a magic wand.
I'm talking about even if I as an individual had it, I could have the we working for me. Whether they was we in together, they would be working for me, right? Because I know if I had it, I could employ a lot of people for $7 to $8 an hour.
Let's back up on something you said a few minutes ago. You said like the first world, you know, third world,
so-called,
and all that, right? Well, you know, that terminology comes from the Cold War because the United States considered themselves the first world.
Right, that's why I say
you know
so-called.
And the second world would be the communist powers, and the third world would be powers who are not under the communist or capitalist control. You know what I mean? So the third world, they're underdeveloped third world for a reason. I remember Chuck D broke that down with the S1W, security of the first world. I'll never forget that. You know, and you just brought it, I just thought that would be good to say, because I've never heard anyone articulate
because they countered that.
Right.
They countered that by,
we the first
we
world.
the first
That's
world.
the way we're supposed to look at ourselves.
But, you know, that's all I was saying is that the technology is making a lot of money. Like, even like the new iPhone 7. The one I seen them, they could put that joint on the water for like 30 minutes.
That shit hard.
Yeah, that joint hard. So now that's the iPhone 7. But if we had the iPhone 100 or the iPhone 30, this is what I'm trying to tell them. I can employ all my brothers and sisters. You feel me? I could actually give you, until the economy will crash, because it might crash. But until it crashes, we should work as if it's
we work within it.
Right. So just like you said. So I'm saying to the alien brothers.
Moors missed out on. You know, they said a lot. The Temple Moors. That's something that Moors Temple, in my opinion, because they have the right idea when they say, you know, you have to a will within a will. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing. I think it's from Ezekiel or some shit.
Right. That's Elijah Muhammad's interpretation too.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, he's saying the actual shit.
But it don't drop off no technology though.
Is the will within a will was the government within the government. You know what I'm saying? So that's primarily the aim. You know what I'm saying? To have some type of self-governing body within the governance of the United States. There's a lot of stuff we don't exploit because we have a very localized viewpoint. We don't realize that we're citizens of the planet as well. You have fucking you know, you talk about, you know, we like to talk down on Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? We like to talk down on Christians. That's the thing. I want niggas to talk down about Christians to me. And I'm not a Christian. I never was a Christian. I've never.
To me, a lot of people haven't heard all of what he,
Man, you can't take away that power that was in that church because that was the only thing we had that gave us solidarity at a point. And that should be respected. You understand what I'm saying? That's where it came from. And that's one of the only places you'll have any type of black solidarity now on a regular basis is in the church. So instead of down in churches and talking about how stupid people live for worshiping Jesus, white Jesus or whatever the fuck, we need to goddamn understand it and try to goddamn embody what they're doing to get people in there. You understand? If it's the Holy Ghost or whatever the fuck you want to call it, let's make it happen, man. We got to come together. And we got enough reason to come together. You know what I'm saying? We got all this shit happening. It's been happening for years, man. We from fucking Richmond. Come on, man. Niggas been killing. The police been killing niggas here. We've been seeing this
Since
shit.
Hobo and Jesus.
We've been seeing it.
You remember them two cops called Hobo and
Yeah.
Jesus?
Come on, man.
Hey.
I remember when the nigga over Southside, the nigga was pulling up his pants and shit with some, and the nigga shot him. He didn't even have on a shirt. Nigga shot him. You know what I'm saying? I was locked up when that happened.
Now, this another thing that brings me up. Watch this. So I had a guy on my channel talking about a spaceship that was fired upon and it had a force field on it. So what I'm telling them, with the iPhone 30, I can sell Protect Your Kid Against the Cop app, right? So you download the force field through the app on your child, and it bounced the bullets off. But they wouldn't give me the shit. That's what makes the shit so laughable. It makes the shit so laughable.
I mean, you know, I don't doubt necessarily the existence of
No, remember I never said that. I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying? No,
to the guy that says he's in contact.
I'm not disagreeing.
To the guy that says he's in contact.
Yeah.
To the guy that said he was abducted.
Well,
to the guy that says he's getting the
next time
information.
you in contact with him, ask him what the problem is with black people. And if he don't say that we need to have solidarity, then you need to find you another motherfucker alien to talk to. That nigga full of shit. And tell him I said it. Goddamn Bubba J, nigga. Kudjo Atkins, ask about me.
No doubt.
Real. Melvin Bay.
What's up with Brother Smith Bay that was talking all the trash on the last video
that's
you
cool,
made?
man. I love to talk to the brother, man. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem
Yeah, he
with that.
said
But
he'll
gonna come with a whole bunch of all this bullshit. They don't, you know, I know the spill because I was in the temple, so I know the spill. That's why I say it's not fair, because I know the spill. And then I'm not going to attack the temple because I respect the temple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to attack them. I mean, I'm not. I'm still a bait. I'm not going to attack them. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, come on, man. That shit don't work, man. It don't work. It really doesn't, man. And you got these people, these neophytes. Woe to the neophyte. You will be confronted and corrected. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of all this African American ain't African shit. I'm more tired of them than I am.
African Americans are not African.
Oh, I hate that crowd.
That don't even make sense, right? How you an African American?
I mean, basically they're saying
and you're not an African.
Falsely called African American. Say that we're Aboriginal to the United States or America or the Americas. And then you have people like we're Aboriginal to the entire planet. Oh my God.